I think one of my favorite arguments, because I always win it, is the argument about global warming. Now, am I armed with lots of facts from climatologists? No. How do I win those arguments? Well, the argument I had with a conservative recently epitomizes my argument. We were in a truck driving through Oklahoma. This is a really smart man, a geologist, a brilliant guy. And he was talking about how there's no such thing as global warming, and it's not caused by mankind. And I was talking about science. He's a geologist. So I said, let me ask you something. If I sent someone into your office, someone who's not a geologist, someone who's a scientist but not a geologist, and I said, okay, your job is to find the next oil well. Now, if you were a betting man, which man would you bet on? You finding the next oil well that was productive, or this guy he's a scientist, but he's not an expert in your field? Which one of you two guys is going to 9 times out of 10 find that next oil well? He said, I am. And I said, that's right. And if that other scientist that I send into your office, if he's a climatologist, then I think you see the point I'm trying to make. You're a geologist. Climatology is an exacting science. And every time you step into his science and try to claim you know a lot more than he does about the climate, and you understand the statistics better than he does, what does that say about you? He looked at me and he said, you've got a point. He didn't concede the point. Like most conservatives, when you back them into a corner like that, they can't concede the point because what they believe in is an ideological thing, something that's like their religion. They can't admit that they're wrong about things like that. But I won that argument. And you know, he changed the subject, which is typical. Now, I love that guy. I think he's a wonderful guy, but he's wrong about global warming. And the other argument I make about global warming that pretty much ices the cake is, who do you believe? Let's say I believe the science of climatology and the scientists in 100% of the world's science academies. 100% of the world's science academies have come out and have said categorically that global warming is in fact caused by mankind. It's a terrible thing. It's going to push us over the edge. Everything they're saying is coming true. In fact, the predictions they've made are happening faster than they predicted. Now, you can either believe them or you can believe the Republicans who take a look at their data and skew it and then say, oh, but they're wrong. Since there's 100% of the science academies have voted on one side and 0% have voted on the other, that's a little bit like going into a casino and sticking a quarter in a machine that's never going to pay off, or going to the roulette wheel and laying down your money on 36 black. Now, there's a chance that you can lay all your money down on 36 black and it might come up. Maybe. It might come up. I don't even know what the chances are. But if you put all your money, if you bet the house on 36 black, you're likely to lose everything. That's how important this fight is. Because with global warming, we're betting everything. Our child's future, our children's future, and the future of many generations to come. It's an important fight. We've got to win it, and we've got to stand up for what we believe in. I'm Rod Thompson, and that's what's left.